The N, okay, I'm kind of coming off the top here, okay? The N is navigate through adversity. Again, I want us to stay on topic here that this is something that has helped me reflect the reality of another world when I live my life. And by no means, nobody is perfect. He is perfect, but I don't want to hide behind the facade. Oh, I'm not perfect, so I'm going to mess up. No. It says in the Word that we should be holy as He is holy. So He is the standard. The way He lived His life is the standard. The way He was transfigured and reflected the reality of another world is the standard that we live by. We need to live by that. And it's not condemnation. Oh man, no, it's conviction and saying, you know what? I got to be better tomorrow. I got to grow in this one area. But until then, thank you, Lord, for another day because you haven't taken me yet. And people, I want a very, very crowded heaven and a very empty hell. And the only way that people are going to really come to the full realization of who Christ is in us is by living the reality of another world. I mean, I might say it another couple times because, I mean, the implication, because this has governed the way I've walked my life out. And the way I'm walking my life out is not past tense, it's present always. Navigating through adversity. Okay, so Jesus is awesome. And He was on the boat with His disciples. And there's a storm going on, and He's sleeping. He's sleeping, chilling, like, you know what, all right, we'll get on to the other side. I just did all this stuff. He's sleeping. And all His disciples are going crazy because the storm's going on outside. And the disciples wake up and say, hey, don't you know we're perishing? What are we going to do? He's like, what, you don't have faith? And He just talks to the storm and tells it to cease. We only have control over the storms that we can sleep in. The storms that we sleep in are the ones that we have control over because we're not reacting, we're responding. Adversity comes, adversarial moments come, but it's only to show us that we need power that we don't have within ourselves. And those adversarial moments, man, they teach us more than any good time will ever teach us. And Romans chapter 5, James, it talks about it too, that the testing of your faith produces patience, but let patience, in James it says, let patience have its perfect work so you may be thoroughly equipped, lacking nothing. It might be collection of 2 Timothy, talks about some of that, but it also talks about in James where it says, consider it joy, my brethren, when you fall into various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces something in you that is greater than the world, because greater is He that is in you than him that is in the world. Because our reality isn't reality in actuality. Our reality needs to reflect kingdom.